Hey, it's Karina, and today I wanted to talk about the traffic in St. Lucie County, specifically Port St. Lucie. As I've mentioned multiple times, I've been here for over 30 years, and I can promise y'all right now it wasn't always like this. I know a lot of people are new and they're moving down here and they're like, oh, this traffic is crazy. Yes, we always had, the occasional old person drifting into your lane, riding around with their blinker on, doing 30 miles an hour on US 1. That, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty standard. Teenagers drag racing in the middle of the night. That's the kind of stuff. That was the traffic here. The last couple of years, obviously, anyone that's here or has heard anything about the word Port St. Lucie would know that we have blown up. We have added so many new homes, so many apartment buildings out in Tradition, and obviously our roads have not widened, right? In the last couple of years, like the traffic has gotten really, really crazy. So just a couple of tips and tricks. First of all, put your phone down. Everybody, put your phone down. You don't need your phone. You don't need your phone while you're driving. There's no need. You could set your music before you go. You can set your maps before you go. All of that you can absolutely set up before you leave your house. There's no need to be on your phone. See people driving down the road scrolling Facebook. That's wildly unnecessary and super unsafe. Also, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe. If you need to, you can pull over somewhere, preferably in a designated parking lot or somewhere that you're supposed to pull over. I see a lot of people just stopping in the middle of crosstown. You can't do that. You are going to get yourself and someone else killed if you just stop in the middle of a busy road. You can't do that. And then just also the deep breath. Take a deep breath and realize that there's a lot of people on the road, and that's why it's like this. Everyone is going as fast as they can. They're doing the best that they can. No one is out here trying to slow you up. We all just need to calm down. The road rage is out of control. The other day, I stopped at a red light, right? I was going to turn right, but the light was red. So when that happens, right, we all know you treat it like a stop sign. So you have to stop. You have to physically feel your car go like that. That's a full stop, right? Ask a cop. I'm not making this up. It's true. I have my right blinker on, so you can tell that's what I'm doing. The car behind me, honking, yelling at me. As soon as I turn, flicking me off, finger out the window, honking, yelling. Pull up to the light, puts the window down, starts screaming at me about how I could have gone and I knew that it was clear. First of all, you don't know that. I don't know that their light is not changing green right now as soon as I got here. I don't know that. Second of all, it's the law. The law is to treat it like a stop sign. I didn't sit there for 5 minutes. I stopped and then turned. There was no need to chase me down and berate me. People, it seems like a lot of people on the road are just angry. They're just angry, and that's not helping anything. There's no need to harass people that are just literally following the rules of the road. And this is not the first time this has happened to me. I get it a lot on Indian River Drive. You stop, there's new stop signs, right? We didn't used to have stop signs there at like all of the crossroads. There didn't used to be a stop sign at Midway, at Savannah, Walton. That didn't used to be there. So sometimes you stop and the person behind you will honk and wave you on because they can see that there's not a car coming. But that doesn't matter if there's a car coming. It's a stop sign. You still have to stop. It's really insane to me that we've gotten to the point where like people are mad at you for following the rules of the road. I had a guy also. I am the second car at the stop sign, right? The car in front of me is turning left. I want to turn right. I have my right blinker on, right? You put your blinker on. The car behind me also wants to turn right. We could have turned right, but there's a car in front of me who needed to turn left, and they didn't have the clear. And he is beeping at me, and he's doing this in the mirror, and he's flicking me off like he's going to fight me. Because the person in front of me has to turn before I can turn, what do you expect me to do? Drive into their car? Drive around them into the ditch? Because I don't understand it. Time your stuff, right? Leave a little earlier if you're having a problem. If you need to be somewhere on time, just leave a little earlier. We know the traffic is bad. There's a lot of people here. A lot of people have moved here, and the roads do not widen magically overnight. That's not how it works. We all know the city around here is a little corrupt, right? They're going to take a minute. They're going to take your tax money. They're going to widen the roads, but it's going to take them a little minute, right? Calm down. Leave earlier. Also, the driving out in the middle of the intersection when you know that there's not space for you to turn. If you have a green light and you can see that the road in front of you is blocked up on the other side of the intersection, you wait until you can go. If you block up the intersection, then when the next light turns, it's going to be the same thing for them, and then you're just going to continue the cycle. Like I said before, I lived in Miami, and this is how things go down there. This is exactly, I know that's just what it is. That's what it is in this crazy traffic. But if you just stop, just because your light's green, if you can't cross, don't go. If you can't go, don't go. This doesn't really seem like it should be that difficult, especially with the left turn lanes. It happens all the time at Savona and Gatlin. On Savona, heading south, it's all model homes. It wasn't a busy road. It made sense when they put them there. Now it's busy. So you're stopped at the Gatlin light and people are trying to turn left on Savona and they can see, you can clearly see that the road's backed up and you're not going to make it, but they still go and block up the intersection. And now what does that do? That puts this light behind. Please just follow basic traffic laws. If we could just follow the basic traffic laws, that'd be super great. One more thing. The sit and back 3 car lengths, especially at the left turns. We don't have a lot of space in these left turn lanes. A lot of people are turning left. If you come up to the left turn lane and you decide that maybe you were on your phone, so you just stopped where you wanted to, that's what I see a lot, and it makes no fucking sense to me. Put your fucking phone down. Okay, so, or maybe I've heard some people have said that they don't want to be up on the bumper of the car in front of them because if the person behind them hits them, they're going to be in that person's car. And like, okay, you don't have to be up on the bumper, but there's no need to have 2 car lengths between you and the car in front of you, especially in these left turn lanes. They're not very long. So now what that's doing is all these other people that want to turn left are now stuck out in the regular lane, and that's blocking up all the traffic. Someone's going to get hit out there. There's no need. There's no need to have multiple car lengths in between you and the car in front of you when you're stopped. It's completely unfucking necessary. Just please have a little patience, have a little grace. We're getting into the holiday season and it's going to be even worse because this has been going on for the last 2 years and now we're in December. Not that a lot of people are shopping out in the stores, but it's the holiday season. Be nice. Don't drive like an asshole. Follow the traffic laws. Don't just fight with people for following the traffic. If somebody stops at the stop sign, they were supposed to do that. There's no need to get upset. There's a great song, a great Christmas song called Don't Be a Jerk by SpongeBob. Check it out. It's on Apple.